the transition, ushering in the fourth term of democratic and people-centred government. The Assembly will assess local government performance and introduce new methods and projects to improve governance at local level. The delegates will tackle their back-to-basics strategies. For more now, we cross to our reporter Iviwe Poti. Iviwe, thanks very much for joining us. Just tell us what key themes have been discussed there today.
And welcome to the Nelson Mandela Bay, Nompu, with your listeners as well. I'm just going to ask you to please repeat the question because I didn't hear you correctly.
Yes, Iviwe, just give us a sense of what has come out of the meeting so far. What are the main issues?
Well, thus far, the Minister, Des van Rooyen, has already spoken and addressed many of the mayors, deputy mayors, along with those people that they've come through with them. He's, alluded to a 10-point back-to-basics plan that they're trying to adapt, looking further, going forward as municipalities. And he said, that they need to look specifically at the various challenges that municipalities face individually and stop, having programs that are generic programs for all municipalities. As you will understand that, of the 278 municipalities in South Africa, they vary in terms of size, they vary in terms of needs, jobs, job creation, and the challenges that they face. He also alluded, to the issue of service delivery and people complaining about service delivery and how ward councillors also had to be trained and, they need to be educated in terms of what are government programs and what can they do to address issues in a speedily manner. So the 10-point back-to-basic plan is, he's introduced it today. That's what they're going to do. They're also looking at urbanization. As you will know, Nompu, that there are a lot of people that are trying to move into the urban cities, which then creates a problem of, a lack of housing, a lack of jobs. So they need to urbanize municipalities according to the number of South Africans that we have and the number of people that are moving into the urbanized cities.
Iviwe, one of the problems with discussion forums like that is that some people get a bit cynical, that there's a lot of talk but no follow-through in terms of action. Was there some sort of timeline that was discussed in terms of the back-to-basics 10-point plan? What sort of timelines are they talking about for us to no longer hear about service delivery protests, say 2-3 years hence?
Nompu, as we are now going into, the fourth term of local government elections, we've had local government for about 15 years now. So now it's the fourth term. We have local government elections coming up very soon on the 3rd of August. So they're looking at that as well. But what the minister has alluded to is that they need not wait for the fourth term to start after local government elections, but they need to go back to their municipalities with what they've heard here and take it back and implement it in their municipalities right now, so that by the time they pass on the baton that the projects have already started. They need to identify individually within their municipalities what the problems are, and if they need help, they need to contact COCTA. They will then go to the municipalities and try and address the issues that they are facing individually as municipalities. So the minister, he didn't say that they need to wait. As well as the chairperson of SALGA, Thando Manyoni, he said we need not wait, but we need to act now. And by the time, we move into the fourth term, at least some programs have already kicked off.
All right, Iviwe, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for your time. That was Iviwe Poti, our reporter in the Eastern Cape.